Good afternoon, YouTube. Hope everyone's having a great day out there. Welcome to another episode of Life of Brian. In today's video, we are going to do 5 things I aggressively tolerate about my 2002 Porsche 911 Turbo. And let's get into the list. So the first thing that I aggressively tolerate about my 2002 Porsche 911 Turbo, guys, are these black turbo wheels. I had them painted black and also the calipers yellow to kind of have the extra pop. Originally the calipers that came on this car were red, and of course I have that done to all of the wheels. And I've actually never been a big fan of black wheels on a car. Tends to, I don't know, it kind of makes the car obviously dark, but yeah, just not really been my thing, except for very small handful of exceptions, this car being one of them. I think, again, it goes very well with the black exterior color, makes the car kind of stand out, and definitely one of my favorite things about the car. And I've gotten actually a lot of compliments, even the dealership when I asked the salesman to go ahead and paint the wheels black for me. He was like, you know, that makes the car 100%, looks totally different night and day. And literally he's texted me like 5 or 6 different times since I've come back in for a couple of small things that he really loves the look of the wheels. So yeah, that's definitely the first thing I aggressively tolerate about the my 911 Turbo. The second thing that I aggressively tolerate, guys, is the factory installed aero kit that came with the car. Obviously see the front splitter here and front spoiler, if you will, and obviously the back spoiler, fixed wing as well. And I mentioned this in my previous video, but the thing I really like about this particular aero kit is that this wing is fixed, and many, including my previous 996 Turbo, had a failure of the hydraulics in the wing, so sometimes it wouldn't come up at all, or sometimes one side would come up and the other side would stay down, so it would be kind of tilted or lopsided. Technically they were supposed to go up, I think, at 75 miles per hour, or you could press the button in the car which would make the wing go up. Mine stopped working after a couple years. It did not go up or deploy at 75 miles per hour, and then sometimes it just wouldn't go up at all. So I had to get it fixed, and you know, it's not cheap to do anything on a Porsche, but the fact that, again, you don't have to worry about that because this has a fixed wing, I really like that. So that's definitely the second thing I aggressively tolerate about my my Turbo. The third thing I aggressively tolerate about my 911 Turbo, guys, is this magnificent shifter. Let's give you guys a taste here. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Of course, reverse all the way over to the left. This is amazing. Never driven a Porsche manual before I got this car. Definitely was worth it. Definitely was worth me getting rid of the Tiptronic that I had. This I would easily rank, probably my NSX I would rank above this, the 4GT, the 1M, but this is easily, you know, third or fourth on my list of shifters. Just very smooth, and I love kind of the fact that the shifter is, I mean, it just falls perfectly in your hand, and the way, kind of even the angle at which you come and grab it. Obviously, like, you know, it's not like a Carrera GT, you know, where the position's here, and I'm sure, you know, I'll probably never be able to feel or drive one of those, but you know, these Porsche shifters, at least even this era, this age, are just amazing. Clutch is super light, very easy to manipulate, but this shifter, buttery smooth, very precise. And yeah, love driving this car. It's everything I thought it would be, and I'm so glad I have this in a proper 6-speed instead of the Tiptronic. So this is definitely the third thing I aggressively love and tolerate about my 2002 Porsche Turbo. The fourth thing that I aggressively tolerate about my particular car, guys, are these nice little tasteful touches of carbon fiber here on the shift knob, on the brake, on the steering wheel as well. Feels nice in the hand, and looks, you know, gives a little kind of a enhanced, more pricey, more whatever look. I just like the way it feels, quite honestly. Feels really great in the hand. And again, just makes it a little bit different from my previous 2002, which did not have, obviously any of these carbon fiber parts to it. But yeah, I think it's a very nice touch. Again, feels great in the hand, and I'm not really sure if there was like a carbon fiber package that came with this particular car, if that's what it is. I'm pretty sure this is not aftermarket. But yeah, feels good, looks good, and that's the fourth thing I aggressively tolerate about this car. The fifth thing that I aggressively tolerate about my Porsche 911 Turbo, guys, is the practicality, the utility of it. Obviously, there are the back seats back there, which of course is not really suitable or comfortable for anyone other than small children or very, 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 very short adults, perhaps. You have a frunk, which, can store a bit of stuff, and it's not a minivan up there, but it definitely can hold more than a grocery bag and more than a duffel bag. So again, it kind of goes to the whole everyday supercar that the 911 Turbo has been synonymous with, or obviously people have kind of dubbed it the everyday supercar, both from a performance standpoint and a practicality standpoint. Go in, turn the key, and just go. Again, even with my previous 911 Turbo, which again was a Tiptronic, that was really the only downside to it. I just really never had, certainly I had some issues with it being an older car. I take care of my cars, but every once in a while, either things that have to be replaced or general wear and tear. But I never ever got in my car kind of with fingers crossed like I do with my Ferrari, my Lamborghini, even my McLaren, where I'm just kind of waiting for something to happen. These engines, again, these Metzger engines are bulletproof, yeah, it's just again, the reliability, but even more than that, just the practicality, the usability. If I have my boys with me, if I need to run errands, if I need to have some extra space to carry or store things, this car gets it done. And you're not just limited to that passenger seat, but again, you have the performance, the horsepower, the acceleration if you want it, the pep, as I always say, if you want to kind of have a spirited drive. So that's the fifth thing that I aggressively tolerate about my 2011 Porsche Turbo. So those are the 5 things, guys, that I aggressively tolerate about my 2011 Porsche 911 Turbo, the 996 iteration. Again, I've had this car for a couple of weeks now. It's just a blast to drive. I'm so glad I got this. I really liked my previous Porsche, but again, it was the Tiptronic, even pre-PDK era, and of course did not have the proper 6-speed manual. So much more happier driving this car. It's a lot more fun to drive, and again, love the aero kit, love the black wheels, love basically everything about this car so far. So so far so good. Hope you guys like the video. Please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Please support the channel, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.